Hello Pally, today is Tuesday, May 8th, 2018, and InFocus starts right now. Club in today's installment of Campus Zoom, Russia's Vladimir Putin agrees to 6 more years of leadership, and PAOSD's new superintendent is announced for next year. All that and more coming up on today's show. Welcome to InFocus, I'm Anushka Sharma. Let's get started with our daily pick. We'd like to thank Maria Fletcher for sending today's daily pick our way. And remember, anyone can send in a daily pick, simply tweet it to us at PallyInFocus. Today's pick is captioned 3rd place in Beach NorCal Championship. Thanks for that. Now let's move on to what's happening on campus today. Barbell Club will be having a meeting today during flex in the weight room. Exercising is a great way to get blood moving and take a break from studying for finals and APs. Everyone is welcome. This Wednesday during lunch, there will be a field hockey informational meeting held in the small gym, room 2032 of the Peary Center. Those interested in playing field hockey next fall should attend. This coming Monday, ASB will be holding a get-together for any students interested in sharing their thoughts and reflecting about Pally. All site council and board reps will be there to take people's opinions into account for the coming year. Interested students should head over to get their voices heard. Link Crew applications are now open to the classes of 2019 and 2020. Applications are due by next Wednesday, May 16th. Visit the link on the screen for more information. Moving on now from what's going on around campus to what's happening in the world today. Russia's Vladimir Putin took his vow in the Kremlin Monday to become president for another 6 years after winning an election in March with no meaningful opposition. If the former spy chief completes his full term, he will have dominated Russian politics for almost a quarter of a century. Putin said in a short address to hundreds of dignitaries, "My whole life will be dedicated to serving our people and our homeland," also vowing to restore strength, prosperity, and glory to the Russian state, and to taking his role as a sacred duty. Amid concern about the widespread protests, the event was more low-key than the last time Putin was sworn in as president in 2012. First Lady Melania Trump on Monday unveiled her new platform of initiatives to help kids, saying her Be Best campaign will focus on addressing the well-being of children, social media use, and opioid abuse. During a speech in the Rose Garden, which was attended by the president, the First Lady said we can and should be best at educating our children about the importance of a healthy and balanced life. She has promised to tackle cyberbullying as the First Lady, hosting major online and social media companies at the White House earlier this year. She also brought that message directly to classrooms around the country. The president signed a Be Best proclamation after his wife's speech and praised her for her compassion. The NRA Board of Directors initiated yesterday that Lieutenant Oliver North is set to become the president of the National Rifle Association of America. North, also known as being part of Fox News and the Iran-Contra scandal, will be taking over the position occupied by Pete Brownell, who did not seek a second term as NRA president. North said in a news release yesterday, "I am honored to have been selected by the NRA board to soon serve as this great organization's president." North served 22 years as a Marine and was part of the National Security Council staff during the Reagan administration. He was convicted in 1989 of obstructing Congress during its investigation, but those convictions were later overturned in 1991. Almost 18, on this day in 1792, Congress passed the second portion of the Militia Act, requiring that every free able-bodied white male citizen of the respective states resident therein who is or shall be of age 18 years or under the age of 45 years be enrolled in the militia. 6 days before, Congress had established the president's right to call out the militia. The outbreak of Shays' Rebellion had first convicted many Americans that the federal government should be given the power to put down rebellions within the states. The inability of the Continental Congress under the Articles of Confederation to respond to the crisis was a major motivation for the peaceful overthrow of the government and the drafting of a new federal constitution. This new superintendent of the Palo Alto Unified School District was announced yesterday. Cody Millar is in the field with more information.
After Max McGee resigned as superintendent of the Palo Alto Unified School District, interim superintendent Karen Hendricks took over until yesterday when it was announced that Dr. Donald Austin would join the district superintendent on July 1st, 2018. Dr. Austin comes from a long background of education in various districts in Southern California and said he is thrilled to join the PAUSD team and looks forward to working together to do great things that support and empower all students. That's all for me. Back to you in the studio.
InFocus will be right back with the latest in sports news after this short break.
Is your teacher fun?
Yes, my teacher is very fun.
Does your teacher have a cool story to tell?
Mr. Rodriguez plays in a band called Willie and the Four Boys.
Not really.
Do you want your teacher featured on InFocus?
Sure. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Sure. If any of these teachers sound like teachers that you know, tell them to send in an email to bulletin@infocusnews.tv to be featured on Guess Who.
Welcome back. Abby Black is in the studio now with the latest in Pali sports news. What can we expect to see in sports today?
The courts, fields, and pools were silent yesterday with no games being played, but there are plenty coming up. With no scores to report, today's segment will be short and sweet. Let's see what's on the docket for Pali sports teams today. Varsity softball team has an away game versus Limerick today at 4 p.m. while JV takes them on at home. Good luck, Vikes. That about does it for me today. Back to you.
Now it's time to find out who our birthday boys and girls are for today. InFocus wishes a very happy birthday to Jessica Jondres Lopez, Max John Goldberg, Nicole Adamson, Alex Evans, Patio Pampas, and Haley Wong. On today's installment of Campus Zoom, Norna Vade sits down with Lisa Prodominka and Chloe Hong from the Pali K-pop dance group to learn more about the club.
Thanks. Joining me now are Chloe Hong and Lisa Podkimena from the Kpop Club. For those who don't know, K-pop is short for Korean pop. So thanks for taking the time to be with me today. So what does the Kpop Club do?
So basically in the first semester of club we usually spend time learning K-pop dances, and this is really fun because everybody can join. This is usually where the new members start interacting in our club. We spend the first semester learning all sorts of K-pop dances, what people request, and then second semester is performance season. So that's when we start performing at various events, whatever we're hired for, if there's any club events and stuff like that. And it's really fun because then the people who learn the dances, the subset of those who want to perform, we come together and we have performance teams, and then we basically use the dances that we learned to showcase.
Sounds like a lot of hard work.
Very fun.
Very fun too. So what is so alluring for you guys about K-pop culture and the K-pop dancing and the club in general?
As a freshman, I want to say it's really fun to do any type of activity with upperclassmen, and I really enjoy just dancing in general, and doing it with music that I enjoy too. It's really, really fun, and we sacrificed about 75% of our lunch this semester just to practice for our performances, and I really hope everyone liked it. So yeah.
It's on the screen right now. It looks absolutely beautiful. Very talented. And you guys have done plenty of performances out on the quad. Even this past week or last week during CIOS week, that was incredible. I can tell you guys put a lot of practice into it. So what do you guys have upcoming in terms of performances?
We'll be performing at the Spring Dance Showcase, which between Pali and Gun, I think that's on May 10th. And then we're thinking of later on performing at the Buoyancy Festival, which is beginning of June. And of course, our senior team will be performing at Baccalaureate. And then we'll see what other events that might pop up in the middle. But for now, those are close to the end of the year, yeah.
I hope you guys can, be able to participate in as many events as possible, because
I
love seeing your performances. Honestly, so amazing, very talented.
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly. And are there any ways for new members to join? Do you guys usually wait until club day, or can people just join if they're interested?
Yeah, so club signups are open in fall. We start first semester, but really I think it's like one of the most inclusive clubs in that anybody can join. You literally just come to our table, sign up. We'll probably be playing music. Anybody can join. No dance experience required. Like, I wasn't a dancer at all, but most people actually in our club are not dancers. So really, just join. Even if you don't think you could dance, just try it out. It's so much fun. Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. I would love to do that. I have no dance experience.
You can try it out.
I can try it out. Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Lisa and Chloe. I really appreciate you giving me the time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Back to you.
Well, that does it for today's episode. Be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin, or send us an email. Until next time, have a great day, Pally.